I'm ashamed to share what I'm about to share with you, the absolute mess of motherhood. This is the result of my husband working full-time and me doing a business course, launching a new business in 8 weeks. And I've just finished in the last couple of days, so we're just about to begin the cleanup. But before we do, I wanted to share with you the mess of motherhood. As I said, I'm ashamed of it, and I would love a clean and tidy house. Absolutely. But it's not the reality for us at the moment. But on some level I am also cool with it, because I would rather this happen than be yelling at my children. But this is kind of what happens when you drop the ball, when both of you are very busy. And we could spread it out to the rest of the house too. But I do make a conscious decision in my life to not focus on things such as mess as much as I could. While I am a person who does like, as I said, a clean and tidy house, there is this competition with young children, one toddler and one soon-to-be toddler, the two little hurricanes in the house. It's very, very hard to actually keep a tidy house unless I'm constantly cleaning and tidying constantly all day, which is not something I want to be doing, which is also why we've ended up with such a mess. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that before we tidy it up, because I think it's a huge thing to make peace with as a mother. Is our houses are not going to look like magazines. They're not going to look like they used to look when we lived on our own or just with our partner. They're not going to look like that. And when they do, I'm sometimes suspicious. What actually goes on in that house? Is there a lot of yelling? Are the kids actually allowed to be creative, to play, to get about? You know, what actually happens? And I must say, I really do admire your clean houses, and I do feel envy when I see them, and I think, oh gosh, what's wrong with me? But I do also think that we make sacrifices along the way in motherhood, and sometimes it is for the sake of, you know, mess and chaos, a peaceful house. So I have made that conscious choice, and just thought I'd share that with you, because I think it can be a real bone of contention, sometimes even with partners actually want tidier houses than we can manage. And I think that's also another thing to have a discussion about in life with our partners is, you know, what is the reality? Do you want me to be constantly yelling at the children, constantly tidying, cleaning? You know, maybe sometimes we need to just let things go for a bit. And that's what we tend to do in this house, is we do let things go for a bit sometimes when things are just busy, hectic in various ways. But then we have a huge clean-up and everything gets tidy, and we think, oh, I wish the house was like this all the time. But you know what? I also know that in a few years' time, there will be no mess, because we'll have kids that are able to clean up for themselves. They'll even move out of home at some point, and I will be wishing so much that I had a house as messy as this.